The most joyful sensation in the world can be falling in love. If you want to know who truly loves you and who is faking it, here are 8 clear signals that someone is faking to you. You may feel as though you could move heaven and earth and split the sea in half to be with them, but what if they don't feel the same way in return? 1. They changed you. And not in a good way, ever since you started dating your spouse. You've changed, and the only thing you hear from your friends and family is that you seem less lively and upbeat now, or that you've lost your usual confidence, wit, or charm. Your partner makes you feel like you have to change or hide certain aspects of yourself just to please them. You never feel like you can truly be yourself around them, and that's a definite red flag. Remember that true love does not bring your shine or your soul. 2. They control you. Does your spouse tell you who you can and cannot date? Do they dictate what you can and cannot do? And can't wear or what time you need to be home? Are they the ones who always get to select where you go, where you eat, or what you do together in a healthy relationship? You and your spouse don't control one another. True love allows you to be yourself, while fake love doesn't. 3. They don't trust you. Is your partner distrustful, weary, and suspicious? To preserve your privacy and read all of your text messages for peace of mind, constant irrational jealousy is another indicator of phony love. Your partner lacks faith in you and does not believe you will remain loyal to them. They do not feel comfortable allowing you to hang out with your friends when they are not present. They do not want you to spend too much time away from them, and they must always know where you are and what you are doing. 4. They don't prioritize you. You and your significant other hardly ever see each other, and they take forever to respond. Tax returns are routinely canceled at the last minute due to unforeseen circumstances. Regardless of how understanding you attempt to be with them, you must recognize this. All of these actions indicate that your partner does not regard you as a priority in their life, since no matter how busy they claim to be, if they truly love you and want to be with you, they would do their best to create time for you rather than giving you empty excuses and half-hearted promises. 5. They're emotionally distant. Is your partner chilly, distant, or detached? Does it appear that they aren't even attempting to develop emotional intimacy? If you and your partner can't connect on an emotional level, it's a sign that they don't really love you. If your partner doesn't open up to you or share their feelings with you, if they don't comfort you when you're down or share your happiness with your success, then there's nothing deeper meaningful about your relationship. It's like there are stone walls that you'll never be able to climb unless they let down their guard. 6. They appear uninterested in you or your life. They don't inquire about your interests, passions, or objectives, and they look bored whenever you talk about your friends or family, and they never make plans with you. Fake love is sad and uninvolved, whereas the person who actually loves you would be fascinated about you, passionate about you, and care enough to get to know you. 7. They never meet you halfway in your relationship. Do you always adjust your schedule around your partner's preferences and do what they prefer more often than what you prefer? Are you constantly doing favors for them or sacrificing your time, energy, or other important things in your life just to make them happy? If your significant other truly loves you, they'll be willing to make compromises rather than letting you do all the emotional labor in the relationship and shoulder all the responsibilities. And 8. They easily give up on you finally. The most obvious indicator of fake love is how fast your partner is ready to call it quits with you. Conflict is a normal part of any relationship, but if every little disagreement has your partner saying, "I can't do this anymore," they don't really love you. They're not interested in talking things out, giving second chances, or trying to find a solution together because their first instinct is always to just throw in the towel, which just goes to show they don't really care whether the relationship works or fails. Relationships do not have to be flawless in order for you to be happy. However, it is important that you and your partner share the same feelings for one another and are both willing to go the extra mile. It needs honesty, trust, respect, and most importantly, true and heartfelt love between the two of you to make things work. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Learning to detect the indications of fake love before it's too late will eventually spare you from a lot of suffering.